This is Hardcore Mode, the hardest mode ever in TDS. You unlock this mode when you reach level 50, and when you do, you can unlock a variety of towers, but not the biggest. Besides that, this game mode used to be impossible for years upon release, but as time went on, it became easier. Back then, soloing it was impossible, but because of modern day power creep, you could just search up gameplay of soloing hardcore, and there will be dozens, maybe hundreds of videos. So because of this, I decided to finally see how hard this game mode could actually be. So I hopped into the solo matchmaking and chose Wrecked Battlefield, since it's probably the best map for a hardcore mode despite having the old versions of enemies. I placed Brawler since he is arguably the best early defense for hardcore, especially at speedrunning. The first few waves were very easy. I placed 2 more level 1 brawlers and turned on auto skip, so I could get a level 4 brawler to kill all the hefties, and to reduce the HP of the ghost, relocate ability, and I was forced to leak. By the time the Mega Slow came out, I already had 1 level 4 brawler and 1 level 3. I used the relocation ability to pop the balloons and my level 4 brawler would wave. I would use the relocate again to get some hits on the Mega Slow. This was gonna be a long battle, but it ended pretty quickly since I cut the video. Just using brawlers is getting me this far in hardcore mode. The shadow boss died very easily, but the bad news is that I will have to do a triple the amount in the next 2 waves. I got another brawler because all 4 of them were at level 4. I started using the relocation ability to get constant damage on the Mega Slow to try to kill them before the next wave started. 1 died, and now it was time to kill the second one, which was taking too long. Now, it was time for wave 25, the hardest wave in hardcore mode. I strategically used the relocation ability for my brawlers, so the knockback were evenly spread on the shadow bosses to lower everyone's HP. Luckily, it worked. Now I could sit back and relax for now. Wave 36, I was spammed by Mega Slows who ended up leaking, and then the Gravedigger came out. I noticed the Fallen Titans were leaking, and that's when I knew I had to move my brawlers. One by one, I did, and the Fallen Titans got shredded. I maxed out some of my brawlers and decided to get a ranger for the lead balloons. I moved my brawlers towards the Gravedigger to kill him faster. I continued this cycle until he finally died. Since I was getting a lot of money, I started placing out all my rangers and planning to get them to level 2 to get lead detection, so they'll get rid of the lead balloons that will appear on wave 39. As expected, they died easily, and I got a mercenary base and a pursuit as backup for extra DPS, and let the brawlers do the main DPS. The Molten Boss came out and he died easily. The Fallen Swordmaster came and I already had 5 Crook Bosses, Rangers, and I just needed to have all 6 top row pursuits, and 3 mercenary bases all set to riot guards. What I didn't know is that this will actually be the reason for something I didn't know would happen. Besides that, I had tons of goons and riot guards just firing at the Swordmaster. He was getting absolutely demolished as I kept moving my brawlers. This was gonna give me so much money. I got another pursuit and now he died. The final wave came, I had everything maxed out. I finished clearing out the horde and now everything was focused on the Void Reaper. I used the airdrop ability for more damage and moved my brawlers. I noticed that he just got into his rage mode at this point. He stomped and killed all my units. I realized that this was gonna be a lot harder now. I started moving my brawlers and used the airdrop on him. He got into his death wish mode and started running. Less than 200,000 health. I had moved my quick bosses to do more damage. He stopped running. Everything was good, under 100,000 HP left. But even after all of this, he just had way too much health. So, did I give up? No, because I'm unemployed. So I changed my loadout to use the same one I used to solo Fallen, but instead I replaced my former brawler. But it just meant my commanders and gold minions would be stunned, and even after trying to chain as hard as I can, moving as fast as I can, it was still no use. So I decided to replace Accelerator with Mercenary Base and Commander with Pursue, and I still died. So what was I doing wrong? I asked myself this for a while, and so I realized my mistakes. I watch other YouTubers, specifically Elite and Souls. I noticed that before the boss spawns, you normally spawn units besides riot guards for more DPS like Grenadiers and Riflemen. As soon as you're stacked eyes, then you spawn riot guards. And also, I noticed Accelerator is now stun immune, unlike Commander and Minigunner. So, I changed my riot guards to Riflemen and Field Medics so I could get a lot more DPS. So, Wave 50 finally occurred, and I noticed that I was killing the enemy significantly faster with my fat stack of Riflemen. When I noticed that my airdrop ability was on cooldown, I started using the riot guards, and now everyone was on the Void Reaper. And it was time to see if my theory would work. I airdropped more riot guards and tried to change one of them to medic, but it was too late. Oh well. As the Void Reaver moved closer, I started migrating my brawlers and pursuits. The Void Reaver soon got into his rage mode and gave me a heart attack when my base got damaged. I quickly recovered and kept on moving my microscopic range top row pursuits and my brawlers. I did my airdrop only for the entire group to die from one stomp. I kept on moving my brawlers and the Void Reaver got into his death wish mode. I prepared to move my accelerators since I wasn't gonna let the Void Reaver escape this easily. He had under 100,000 health at this point, and I airdropped again, and soon. this happened.